Good evening, people. Welcome to another match of Dota 2. We're going to see the second match between WhA Asian and NRL. We just saw WhA Asian winning very convincingly from NRL, and we're going to see if NRL can take back a point from WhA Asian, because there are two matches between these two teams. One has already been played, of course, then, and it is a league system, so for each win you get a point, and at the end of the season the team with the most points wins, and you play 2 games against each opponent, once from the Dire, once from the Radiant. And yeah, so this is game number 2, and we have got ourselves some ban-outs right now. We have got a ban-out in the form of a Chen, a Lycan, as well as a Darkseer and a Rubik. And while this draft is going on, I'm also going to be drinking stuff because I'm thirsty. We're going to have a Naga Siren banned out, which means that we have all the 3 banned out that we normally see banned out, and have got WhA Asian give us some extra space about which hero to ban out. They ban out the Morphling. First pick is going to go towards the Dire, by the way. And I'm curious to see what they're going to go for. I mean, we still have the Leshrakin, we still have the Templar Assassin, but they again go for the Nature's Prophet. It is the same team that had the starting pick in the previous game, and Nature's Prophet once again going towards NRL. We have Leshrac being picked up here by WhA Asian together with the Chaos Knight. I mean, that's the combination that they got denied previous game, because of course Chaos Knight was then picked up by NRL, but Leshrac, Chaos Knight, Chaos Bolt followed up by Split Earth. There is no way you're going to miss your stun, and that is going to be a very dead opponent if the Leshrac is level 2. And if there's also going to be a Reality Rift. Again, a Venomancer picked up by NRL, so they like that one from the previous game. And of course, by the way, WhA Asian, I mean, they go for Leshrac Chaos Knight. Previous game we had a Chaos Knight Lina, which is kind of the same thing in the lane. And we're going to see if they're going to be able to handle their lane better than NRL did, obviously, because NRL lane didn't really work out. Yes, they got a kill, but Morphling still got more kills, and you want to shut down the Morphling when he's there. Enigma gets picked up again. This time it's going to be on the side of NRL for those black holes, and of course the jungle hero as well, which maybe this time he will be in the jungle. Of course, there were no solid jungle heroes in the previous game, or at least not played as that. Enigma being solo mid for WhA Asian. But this time we'll probably see it. Nature's Prophet is going to be on a long lane, Enigma in the jungle, Venomancer on a dual lane, and then they only need a solo lane as well as a carry for the Venomancer. We'll see which one they're going to pick up for those. As for example, a good combination would be a Bounty Hunter combined with a Anti-Mage or something like that, or Faceless Void. At the same time, we have got ourselves a Wisp pickup, which means that as soon as the Wisp is level 6, we are gonna see some ganks happening all around the map, hopefully. Not only Chaos Knight Wisp is a good combination, so I say good, and it is beyond good, it's just very painful, because you not only have that stun from the Chaos Knight, if you try to run away you have a Reality Rift in your face, and you can get the stun from the Tether as well. There's just no escaping that. But we might see a tiny ban-out still, because, like I said, they already have Leshrac Chaos Knight combination on the lane. Could go for a tri lane, but personally, I like jungle with a dual lane and 2 solo lanes better than tri lanes. But we're gonna see though. We're gonna see what they're gonna go for. For now, we have an Invoker ban-out as well as a Lone Druid. We have a Tidehunter ban-out coming up for WhA Asian. Don't want to be facing that team fight potential. And their last ban coming up from WhA Asian now as well. And NRL, of course, has first pick right now after this banning phase. So let's see what they're going to go for. They're probably going to be... Actually, I'm not really sure. Because like I said, either a solo lane or a carry, one of the two, will be a good hero for that. But let's... yeah, I was going to drink during drafting phase, otherwise...
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Anyway, they ban out the Brute Mother, so that will be that. Let's see what NRL wants to go for. It's gonna be their solo lane. Mid lane. I mean, Nature's Prophet could already be solo lane. Templar Assassin is still on the pool, so they could go for that, and then a carry with a Venomancer. And maybe they still want to go for a trial and have Enigma solo, Nature's Prophet solo, and then go for a Disruptor, as well as a carry. And I say Disruptor because that's just a good counter against that Wisp with the relocate, or, sorry, Glimpse. Countering the relocate from the Wisp. But they're taking their time, going into the bonus time. 1 minute left for them right now. Really taking their time. Sorry, drinking again. Let's see. Come on, pick something up. 25 seconds left. That's all the bonus time they have left. They have to think it through, I guess. Very, very good. Because of course we don't really know if it's going to be a trial coming off from WhA, but they don't really know either. Maybe they're still expecting a combination with Wisp and maybe a Tiny, in which case you have to have a bit of a tanky hero, a bit more tanky than you normally have. Templar Assassin, okay, well I said that one earlier. They could have taken a lot less time to think about that one. So Templar Assassin will be the mid hero for NRL right now, so Nature's Prophet. Enigma will probably be going into the jungle, Nature's Prophet long lane, and oh wow. WhA. This is the second time I see a punch pick up today. It is gonna be for a punch. For a WhA, because of course punch was picked up by Navi earlier today as well, played by Dandy. And yeah. That is gonna be interesting. That is gonna be interesting. And right now, NRL, what are you going to do against that? Of course, Pudge is also still a good counter towards the Templar Assassin because the Rot will make sure the refraction goes off in no time. And they already have Shrek to counter in the Templar Assassin, but still. And right now, I mean, there's only 6 seconds bonus time left. They cannot take as long as they did for the previous pick. They have to pick now. And they go for the Slardar.
Radiant team pick.
Wow. I kind of like that pick. It's been a while since I've seen it, but you know, with the amplified damage there, Chaos Knight and Pudge will be a lot more squishy. He'll be supported by a Venomancer, making sure that Slaughter can catch up with his target if it's 50% slow to get a crush in, not only because of his haste obviously, but also because of the Venomancer slow. I like it. At the same time, it is a melee hero, and if you're gonna be a melee hero versus the Pudge, you have to make sure that you can stand in the Rot as well. And of course, melee hero versus the Chaos Knight is not all that fun either with all those crits coming up. So I'm curious to see how they're gonna go, how it's gonna work out. Let's see what WhA has for us in store for last pick. Is it gonna be one solo laning and then trail lane, a solo lane Pudge, and a solo lane something else coming up from WhA? It could be. I mean, Wisp Pudge teleportating somewhere is also painful.
Bounty Hunter.
Bounty Hunter, that will be the long lane. So we have got a very aggressive team coming up from WhA, and we're gonna see how well NRL is gonna handle that, because that's gonna be the question. And here's the overlay switch in the meantime. Let's see. First, let's see who's playing what. We have got NRL on the dire side. It's going to be Arrow, this time playing the Venomancer. Slander is going to be playing the Templar Assassin. KS on the Slardar. It's going to be Metas on the Enigma. And it's going to be Arky Astounding playing on that Nature's Prophet once more. And we jump ourselves over to the Radiant side, where we see Pudge is going to be played by Crit, person that played the Brewmaster in the previous game. Cried Asia, long lane person on a long lane hero called the Bounty Hunter. It's going to be bottom lane for the Shrek, played by RMC, as well as for Hip Hop Not Pop playing the Wisp, as well as for Ace, who is going to be playing carry once more, this time on the Chaos Knight again. He is going to be on a trial lane with those heroes that I mentioned earlier, and that is the lineup for WhA. And yeah, gonna see how well they do. I mean, of course, mid game it should be in the pocket of WhA, depending on how good the start is from the Pudge. But should be in favor of them. Having said that, Templar Assassin can also be very good in that mid lane. And I now see that the win point is actually up on the wrong team right here. That is a mistake from the admins, I would imagine. But at least you know that we as Asian are 1 up. And it's not NRL that is 1 up.
Battle begins.
We'll see then. See. The train that we saw here earlier was killed, so that's why we see the train feet easy. GG. Illusion Room, we picked up by LeShrek, given that experience, or sorry, that extra advantage that I have on the bottom lane. They're gonna be up first in Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet is not gonna be having a fun lane. Definitely not. He cannot really go out too far, because as soon as he gets in range for the Chaos Knight Reality Drift, he is going to be in a tough position. In the meantime, we see Wization actually rotating towards his middle lane, going to harass the Templar Assassin, going to already throw down a ward. And we have got the Bounty Hunter roaming around. I mean, he doesn't want to be bottom lane, top lane apparently. And he's going to try to steal farm from Metals here. Just harassment though. I mean, it's one thing that they miss right now. We as Asian does not have a jungle hero, while of course NRL does have the jungle hero, so gets that extra farming experience in that jungle. Look at the LeShrek, just standing around here, knowing that Thunder won't be able to come close. And he's making sure that he's moving all heroes the same way, just to give Thunder no clue about which one is the real one. Banshee are now rotated towards the top lane. Top lane where Slaughter is similarly free farming right now, is being assisted by the Venomancer. Should be a top lane, fine lane for Slaughter. I mean, Bounty Hunter, yeah, he's not going to be able to do that much. And ooh, Sentry Ward now being placed. Bounty Hunter in some trouble, getting harassed. Should be fine still though, but yeah, I see the tangle. He has extra tangles though, sure, he's okay, but still pretty a lot of damage right here. Slander. He's gonna be harassed too by this Bounty Hunter. The blinks are out though, they know that he's there. He will be extra careful. Refraction is on. He's still level 1 though on the Templar Assassin, with level 2 on the Pudge. Is the Chaos Knight that's also free farming, by the way, just like well, should be also free farming, just like the top lane, just like the Slardar, but it is the Pudge that's actually highest up on last hits, 11 or together with the Slardar, 11 and 12 for 2 and 4. So they are winning the lane, while the free farm of the Chaos Knight is apparently not that big. I mean, he's 7 for 5. I'm still curious to see where the first blood is going to go off. I think it might be Slander here that's going to get caught out if the Bounty Hunter comes out here again as well. And another Sentry Ward being placed, so the Enigma knows where the Bounty Hunter is at all times, being very careful inside his own jungle, and he's actually going to have some help because the Venomancer, oh no, he's backing off again. Thought he might be thinking about going there. They know that he's there. Now the Venomancer comes again. Here he goes. I think the Venomancer knows that there. Oh, sorry, the Bounty Hunter knows that there is something there, though. So being very careful. And the Shrek now level 2, so the Edict is there. Counter ward. But I'm still expecting the first blood to be happening in that middle lane. Gradacia backing out once more. Getting hit by the tower though. They constantly know his whereabouts. They constantly know where he is. There's gonna be Templar Assassin that's actually gonna be in the jungle right here, checking out if someone was standing there, but nobody was there. And his Bounty Hunter that's rotating again, still level 1, managed to pick up some experience, but still on the move, just moving around. Meteor Slaughter level 4 managed to get 20 for 5 last hit. It is Pudge that beating him right now though. Shrek stun doesn't hit Edict, just harasses him away, getting that refraction off. And it's Nature's Prophet that realized that he couldn't do anything on that bottom lane. Nature's Prophet that is gonna be going inside the jungle as well as the Enigma, of course. So 2 jungle heroes in the dire jungle. Not really what you want to have, but you know, they can't really get experience elsewhere. So I don't blame them all too much. The Shrek stun not hitting. By the way, what I said during the game of Navi earlier as well. Ooh, Maleficent Gale as well. The Shrek might be slightly out of position. Gonna land a stun upon one hero only. Edict going through as well, but a kill goes to the Templar Assassin. First blood spilled for NRL. Nature's Prophet actually TPing in to help out. Gets an assist for that as well. Double damage room for Slander. And that was just overextension from the LeShrek. But what I was gonna say is that LeShrek and Pudge, we don't see it that often, but in Pups you might see it more often. It is LeShrek and Pudge is a very good combination as well, purely because, again, you know where to hit that Split Earth, because, well, if the hook hits, then you hit your Split Earth. Of course, if the hook misses, you're probably going to miss your Split Earth, but It's all part of the game, but it's at least a good combination to see those two together. As well as this bottom lane where the Chaos Knight is still happily farming. He's not getting as much last hits as the Slardar, but is doing okay. He's at 23 for 13. And we're seeing the Enigma. I mean, on count-wise, he is not... I mean, normally you see Enigma is fairly high up if they're in the jungle. But Asia is doing such a good job at shutting this Enigma down that he is only 11 for 1 right now. He cannot do anything. Well, he can do some, but he's got 11 for 1. So his last hits are really not that much. And it's also jungle heroes as well, so not as much. In the meantime, it looks like Nature's Prophet got the combination on his head that he did not want to have. There was a Chaos Bolt, there was a Realms Drift, etc. as well as Spirits. And that was a kill for the Chaos Knight up on that Nature's Prophet. In the meantime, kills all over the place. Edict helping out as well. The Shreks are not even needed, but the hook hit, and that's all they needed. And that is a kill on the Templar Assassin in this middle lane right here. In the meantime, level 5 up on that Wisp. We're gonna wait until she's level 6 to be able to see what they have in store for us. If they can find out those targets, because that's just one thing that... I mean, it is so easy to say, okay, Wisp is in the game, so we're gonna see some ganks, and of course that's gonna be the aim, but at the same time, it's fairly easy to counter that, and I say fairly because of course you still want to farm as your target. Oh, Asia is gonna be invisible, but the flank damage is on there as well as the crush. Asia, he cannot go anywhere, Nature's Prophet picks up the kill, and I'm not sure why he was... That was close. I was gonna say, I'm not sure why he's TPing out right next to the tower when he's getting aggressed that much. One more hit and he would have died, but he was just out of range of that one. But easy kill, looking to be like it for NRL, and no support incoming there as well. And yeah, what you can do, of course, against that Wisp ganking potential, roam around as 2, be always not with 1. It's just that simple. Make sure you're never in view of your opponent when you know the relocate is off cooldown, and when you're by yourself. It is just that simple. Same time talking about view, I mean, wards, of course, at 7 minutes in, normally around this time all wards disappear, and we don't see any new wards up just yet. I mean, Shrek has got wards in his inventory, so is moving around to put up new wards, and, I mean, they need their wards. They have a very ganky, heavy team. Another ward being placed here also by the Dire, and instantly gets deleted. That is painful. That is 100 gold from Arrow going to waste right there. He has another ward in his inventory, but, yeah, it will be only 1 rather than 2. Placing Venomancer wards instead, of course, that gives vision.
Bottom tower is under attack.
In the meantime, bottom tower is going to take some aggression here. Chaos Knight as well as Wisp going to be doing the damage, and even the illusions helping out from the illusion rune that he picked up earlier. Templar Assassin has moved towards the bottom lane though. Going to land a trap. TP incoming here from the Venomancer as well. He's going to land a kill upon that Chaos Knight. Wisp is there as well. 4 seconds stun landing on the Templar Assassin. Here comes the Nature's Prophet as well. Spirits hitting. Sprout still goes up on the Chaos Knight. Wisp still hanging around, and it's Ace that's going to try to TP him away. Will be safe. Wisp might not be as lucky though. 50% stun up on him as well. Oh, wow! And the stun goes up to Templar Assassin. What a hook. Dismember up on Nature's Prophet. He is still level 3. Level 7 punch is just so very painful. Refraction already off. And it is Slander that might still be able to do something here, but he is going to be, well, it's going to be some trouble with that punch with his haste rune. And I have to say, I mean, Venomancer just moved away right... Oh, sorry, Venomancer didn't move away. It was the Wisp that moved away right in time to give that clear angle for the punch for that hook. And it is nighttime, so they didn't see him coming. I have to say, I was impressed. Templar Assassin in the meantime was able to deny the tier 1 tower on this top lane, which was actually the first tower that went down in the game. Tier 1 tower top is not able to go down just yet. Bounty Hunter here to defend that as well. Bounty Hunter, who is now level 5, so almost level 6, almost got his track, and when he's got his track, we might see him leave the lane rather, a bit more. I was gonna say lose the lane, but that's not really the point. No, he's already lost his lane actually, if you can count him being on his lane, but we're gonna see him leave the lane a bit more often than what he has done so far. The Shrek in the meantime picking up some experience in the mid lane, level 6 on him as well, and where is that punch? Oh, where's the Wisp? Because Wisp has a relocate.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They're gonna go somewhere. There they go. They go top. We're gonna see it. It's gonna be KS who's gonna get a 4-second stun. Gonna get another stun from the tether and gonna get a last hit from the bounty hunter. And that was a track kill. Extra goals for all 3 heroes on the top lane. And they go back again towards that bottom lane. That was the first relocate, I believe, that we have seen them do. And it's gonna be the start of many. So like I said, when you know that relocate is up, you don't go out alone. Punch is gonna try to land a hook here. Let's see if he's gonna be lucky. He doesn't need to be lucky if he can just see where he's going. Oh, nice dodge from Meadows. It's going to be Craydacious close here as well. Could land a track, chooses not to. Slaughter in the meantime, I mean, he's got free farm. He's picked himself up a blink dagger, so he is nicely on the way. At the same time, tier 1 tower middle has dropped as well, so there's now 2 towers down on the map, and both are down up on the dire side. Both are down on NRL. 1400 gold up on the Chaos Knight. He's got himself some threads. He's level 8 right now, so he is at around that level where we see him more active. But I mean, I say more active, but we already see him active. 20 seconds up before the relocate. In the meantime, we have a Leshrac being locked in place by the Sprout, and the last hit comes from the Templar Assassin. That was a 4 versus 1 kill, and of course that was also Slardar showing off the blink dagger. In the meantime, 4 heroes from WhA on this bottom lane as well, and there's a punch as well. That makes 4. They're not going to be able to kill off the tower just yet though, and they're going to be harassed here by NRL. NRL is going to be playing that game too, that game of aggression. Relocate up on the Whisper again, but I don't think they're going to need it because the enemy is going to come towards them. Bounty Hunter on the side, scouting out the Slardar. There's his track up. Is there going to be a hook? Oh, where is it going to go? Blink away to the low ground. But they see exactly where he is. Hook only hits on creeps. It's 5 heroes here from NRL on this bottom lane. And it's a 4-second stun upon KS. And they're not going to go for this. They know that they're into deep black holes on the way because Enigma has got that black hole. There's the hook. And that is going to be the kill. Punch. His rot killed off the Slardar. 4-second stun once again. This kill is pretty lucky on the Venomans here. And he is going to go down to the Bounty Hunter once more as Enigma gets picked off by the Leshrac still. And that is 3-4-0. And they can still relocate if they want to, by the way. And they can relocate top, having said that, because top is getting harassed and there's only a Nature's Prophet here. Oh, actually, here they come. Nature's Prophet, you're in some deep trouble right here, my friend. You are going to get a stun. 3 seconds. Spirits, Leshrac stun. Kill for Leshrac. And that is an easy pickup. And the tower still stands. Tower still stands. And they're back once again inside that bottom lane. And it is WhA that is, I mean, they are spiking out of control right now. 5k gold in 12 minutes. With the experience graph, 5k experience as well in 12 minutes. So we're going even at that. But it is a 9-for-3. And it is looking good for WhA once again. I mean, I said they have the mid game, but with that Slardar free farming as well as with Templar Assassin not doing all too bad. Oh, they're gonna pause. There's a clap still hit, so 500 ping up on the Wisp. Wisp is on the bottom lane, so it doesn't matter for him what's happening on the top lane right now. He cannot relocate for another 45 seconds. He doesn't have a TP on him as well. Same goes for Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight actually does have a TP, but we have got the Leshrac collapsed right now, or stomped I should say, and crushed I should say, and he is gonna be in a lot of trouble. Amplified damage should be going up on that as well, and he will have help. Bounty Hunter thinking about what he can do next. We have Slander around, as well as Meadows. I mean, there still is a black hole up if he wants to go for it. And he's just gonna leave the Leshrac alone. TP is gonna come in. Leshrac, you're gonna go down, my friend. You're dead. And it's 5 heroes in here for NRL. Well, if they don't get a tower now, so many heroes here would not have been worth it. Because, I mean, it's just a Leshrac kill. Leshrac has been playing support this entire game. It's not a big kill that you would find it worth for to spend all 5 heroes on. And they are going to go for the tower, and they should be able to get it. There is no fortification up, and there it is. Tower is down. They just probably pick up the kill. In the meantime, tier 2 tower on the bottom lane drops as well on their side. So they give up a tower. They trade a tier 2 for tier 1, and not only that, it is a 2-man killing off the tier 2, 5-man killing off the tier 1, and it is extra experience therefore going the way of We as Asian, because they just have heroes still farming somewhere else as well. In the meantime, Tier 2 Tower is going to get harassed as well. Blinking up on Leshrac. Crushes this again. Leshrac, you are not happy right now. You are dead again. Enigma picking up the kill for that one, but gets a 3-second stun. Reality Rift, Meadows thinking about a black hole right now. Is he going to get it? And no, he is not going to do it. He's just going to right-click stuff. In the meantime, 2 down on the side. 3 down on the side of NRL, with the Slaughter dropping out there as well, as Templar Assassin tries to get away from that one. Bounty on the run, the track is on there, should be able to get it as well with the extra speed as well from the track as from the tether, but the refraction is on there. Now the refraction is off, and that is the kill. Tower actually got the last hit, so that is 4 down on the side of NRL, and they only paid their lives of 3. They paid for the punch, and the Chaos Knight going down there as well. And it was Bounty Hunter and Wisp were the only ones to survive. Of course, we saw Leshrac dying as the first target there on the side of WhA Asian. But overall, I mean, if you're exchanging kills, and even if it wouldn't be in your favor, and you have a Bounty Hunter on your team, you're always going to come out ahead of the other team purely because you're just getting more gold. It is that simple. It is just that simple. Oh, that is weird. Anyway. And we are seeing NRL. I mean, they're sticking together right now. They know that relocate is pretty damn annoying. It's 6 seconds before it's off again. The only one that's by himself is the one that is going to be killed off if they see him right there. Nature's Prophet, and now he's backing off again with 4 heroes here of NRL. Nature's Prophet TPing in now as well, though, so that is 5. And that is going to be the Tier 1 tower getting aggressed here. Will there be enough defense, or will they just settle for Tier 1 tower in return? Leshrac helping out the Chaos Knight. Tower will drop, and TP incoming. They might be able to save this as well. Hook lands on the Templar, sets on Leshrac's on the TA as well. There's the black hole, catches only the Leshrac though. Venommaster ulti as well going in there. Leshrac dies to the Slaughter. Fudge trying to do what he can, but he is looking to drop as well. Or will he? Still alive with an amplified damage. Gets a hook in on the Nature's Prophet and goes down as Templar Assassin picks off the kill. Chaos Knight tries to do what he can. Gets killed off. Tower gets the last hit. And now the chase is on. They want Slander. Spirits go off. They know exactly where he is right now. They know exactly where he is. He's going to try to TP out. They see him. Where's the stun? Where's the vision? No vision. No stun. And if you're wondering why did he run that way and then ran big that way again, it's because if you click here, well, you can move there, but if you then click there, your hero will go around because the path was blocked, so that is where he was. And apparently he thinks he's still there. Lols. Well, that was not the case. Anyway. It is gonna be, Venom is on the top lane trying to get some farm. It's this Roshan that is back up again, by the way. I say back up again, but did it even go down in this fight just yet? I don't think so. Bounty Hunter picked up some phase boots as well as a Ring of Aquila. Bit of a standard build there of these. Ring of Aquila not that standard on the Bounty Hunter though, but usually going for the more aura heavy items. Amplified damage up on that Pudge. Track going off in the meantime on the TA, not being able to hide once more. 5 heroes of WhA Asian in the middle, 5 heroes of NRL in the middle. And which one will be victorious? Because WhA Asian, I mean, they need a hook. They just need a hook to get the fight started. The Vanguard picked up. Oh, that was not a. Well, they need a hook. They got a hook, but they got a quick. Vanguard up on the Chaos Knight right now. Amplified damage up on the Bounty Hunter, who's gonna get crushed here. Tether will try to help out. Will stun KS right now. Reality Rift as well on the side in the meantime, where we have Accreditation still trying to get away, but the chase is on. I'm gonna actually follow this one as Venommaster gets picked up by the Chaos Knight, but it is Accreditation that will still die. Nature's Prophet actually picking up the last hit in the meantime. It is chase upon chase. WhA Asian wants to chase some heroes as well, but a TP out already from the Nature's Prophet. There's a hook interrupting the TP. Dismember there as well. Chaos Knight gets the last hit as all the TP was already out. So he's already fine once more. And it's gonna be a WhA Asian that might be taking advantage of this one. I mean, well, there's no black hole yet up on the opponent team. They might be able to take down the tier 2 tower, but the lane is actually pushed out too far. I've got the gold graph being kept at even, and I mean, if you can keep your gold graph even, then you're basically getting ahead if it's not in your favor. Because right now they're holding their ground, even with having less gold, even with having less experience as well. As you can see, still 5k as well. And if they can do this, then at some point they will come ahead again. Hook is not gonna hit there. Was close though, but KS is just walking around like he just don't care. They know he's here though. Central for observer being placed by the Pudge. Gonna try to find him. Crit. There he goes. Gets a hook. Is he gonna get a dismember? Yes, he is. And there is nothing that Starter can do. 4 seconds. Not even still ahead, and they know there's still more. Vision's Sir Spirit's giving Vision Reality Rift. Arrow still trying to get away. Has landed a kill upon the scales. And was trying to get a Reality Rift in, but is not getting it because lack of vision. Now he finds him. There's a stun as well, and that is a kill. It is Leshrac that picks it up. 2 pickups, easy peasy for we as Asian. But still using 5 heroes to do so. In the meantime, top lane is going to be pushing in onto the tier 3 tower, so they need someone to defend there. Bounty Hunter continuing to farm right now, has purchased something, has purchased his Yasha, wow. Going for a fairly semi-carry build, going for that Manta style maybe up on the Bounty Hunter. In the meantime, Wisp has relocate again, so I'm gonna just drink something while we see if he's gonna go somewhere. I hope he is, but actually having said that, there's really nothing too much that he can TP to, so we're gonna see. And they're just doing the waiting game right now. Invisibility rune. Gonna be picked up by the Pudge. You still see the Tether then, I believe. Or maybe only to a solid point, but the Tether is actually being put off. 2 invisible heroes on the way towards that lane. On the way towards the Enigma as well as the Templar Assassin, who are thinking about backing off and probably should. There's a refraction up. Track is on there as well though. Stun goes up. There's a rod popping up the refraction as well. So dismember being there, but the black hole gets casted. It only gets crit, but that is enough for now. Saves the life of the TA. Hook misses. Crit in a lot of trouble right now, but he has a Ghost Scepter. Should be able to stay alive for now. Enigma not so lucky. Get picked up by the Bounty on the Templar Assassin. Still picks up the Pudge. Leshrac trying to do what he can, but he is gonna get picked up as well. Edict still doing some damage to Slander, who's gonna get critted by Asia. And he's gonna go down as well as the Templar. Oh, actually, that was the Wisp who went down there. Wisp got denied by a neutral. So no kill on the Wisp there, but it was 2 for 2. And once again, if you're exchanging kills with the Bounty Hunter on your opponent team, you're not keeping even. You're gonna give your opponent more gold. If it, well, you're gonna give the team that has got the Bounty Hunter more gold. That's basically the way it is. So that is still we as Asian in favor there, but they might lose the tier 1 tower right now. Of course, the towers are in favor of the Radiant side right now, but it's only 2 towers difference, and it might even be less soon. TPs are gonna come in onto the bottom tower to defend it though. Here comes the Wisp as well, with friends, with Pudge. He's gonna land a hook, and there it is, and it's gonna be on Arky. This member is there, and it's Slardar that's gonna be able to get away from that one. Nature's Prophet is gonna drop, as well as the Venomancer. And that is 5 heroes here on this bottom lane, with only Wisp TPing back to where he came from right now. But they defend their tier 1. I mean, they're not able to pick up the tier 2 on the top lane, but defending the tier 1, apparently finding it now more important to deny gold to their opponent team than picking up the gold for themselves. We have the Chaos Knight. He's going for Yash as well. He picked up his Vanguard, which we saw earlier, but he is going for a Manta style to have more horses to run around with. With the Phantasm, of course, as well as with the Manta Illusions. In the meantime, Wisp is going to go for a Mechanism. Go for that support build. Almost is complete. Just needs 400 more gold for that recipe. Let's see what else we can find here. We have the Pudge. We saw the Ghost Scepter already, just to help him stay alive against the massive damage that's going to come in from the Slardar as well as from the TA. The Shrek and Wisp farming in the jungle together because they can. Chaos Knight looking for Reality Rift. Not gonna find on the Venomancer though. In the meantime, on the top lane, it is the Bounty Hunter that tries to do something against the Templar Assassin, but not able to do so. It's just that refraction. Bounty Hunter cannot do that much against it apart from just right clicking. And we have actually Templar Assassin. She's building towards the BKB by the looks of it. Picked up in Over Club at the start of that, and almost got enough gold for a recipe if she wants to have that one as well. Gonna have Enigma. His mechanism is already complete. Amplified damage up on this Chaos Knight right here. And then last one for items. It's gonna probably be a pipe for the Nature's Prophet. He picked up a headdress as well. And he got, of course, his medallion of courage as well. Maybe we're gonna see Roshan soon. I hope so. Roshan's being left alone for now. And his tier 2 tower is gonna drop. Not a lot that you can do against this one though. Like, nothing at all. In the meantime, Hook in from the Enigma, but he doesn't have a black hole. 3 seconds on as well. Enigma is already down. There is a Dismember upon the Nature's Prophet who is gonna drop probably as well. Standing in the rod, cannot go anywhere. Punch getting a double kill for that one. In the meantime, Chaos Knight kills off the Venomancer. And people from NRL dropping left and right. 3 for 0 right now. And it looks like they're looking for more. In the meantime, they found more on this side path right here, with Lashrak picking up the kill upon the Templars. It's a 4 for 0 buyback from the TA. And it is going to be the Slardar that's getting tracked up, is on the run now, and is going to be reality rifted back in and killed off. But the last hit going for the Wisp, and it's a 3 seconds on upon Slander. Hook on the Wisp. This is a miss hook right there, but Slander will still drop KS, sorry. He is going to drop it, and they just bought back. Both of those just bought back and died again as Mados. And you're dead as well, and everybody just coming in one by one. Venomancer, is it going to be reality? We have 2 seconds for that. But it's Asia that's doing the chase there. It's going to go invisible. Still got locked inside of Sprout as well, so Dust being there. Venomancer force as well helping out. Asia on the way, on the run. Is going to be able to back out though, as even more so. He's actually still alive. 4 seconds down. Venomancer dead right now. As, yeah, that was a TP in from Wisp as well as the Chaos Knight. And that's the Nature's Prophet Ultimate still picking up that Bounty Hunter. But in the meantime, Barracks are down. Bounty Hunter buys back. And 5 heroes still alive, or again alive, I should say, on WhA Asian. And it is just, I mean, it was looking fairly even for a long time. But this fight just made it spike out of control in favor of WhA Asian. And they just proved that, they were just playing all along, and they were just able to push into the base without getting any, well, not that much resistance. I mean, they picked off the heroes of NRL before that fight, obviously, so they could come in to the base, but it was NRL that went in one by one. Templar Assassin buying back, coming in by himself, gets killed off. Slardar buying back, goes in by himself, gets killed off. Hello, Track, hello, is there gonna be more? Yes, there is, and that's a kill. Punch picking it up. Malefist still goes off on the Bounty Hunter. Hook is not going to hit Lashrak with the Haste Rune. Going to try to get a stun in. Templar Assassin around there as well. Track goes off on the Enigma so they can see a Shuriken Toss as well. See him rather. Pudge. Misses Hook. Even up close, but he got himself a Sheever's Guard. Black Hole gets casted, but Pudge's Rod will still end Enigma's life. Slander in the meantime. Going to try to do it again. Blink in from KS. Crushes. Gets the kill up on Lashrak with TA actually picking up the last hit, but it's not over just yet. It is Slardar that's gonna get a track, gonna still crush Asia. He's gonna try to get out. He is hasted, so he should be okay-ish, but if the chase continues, he's actually not waiting. And the Asia gets hooked back into safety. I say safety, but he will still die towards the Venomancer to meet them. Here comes Horses with Matstell as well. And this is his Matstell illusions. He still has a Phantasm, he doesn't have mana. Now he has mana, and it is a Nature's Prophet that's already dead. Slardar already dead now as well. And it will be a tier 3 tower that dies once again. And once again, there is nothing NRL can do against this, I feel like. I mean, they've got the Black Hole now of cooldown, they've got their carries dead, and every time they buy back, they just die again. They just get chased down one by one. The coordination is not really there for the last 10 minutes or so. With no team fight being looked for, even though they do definitely have the favor of the team fight. If you look at the lineup, you get a good Black Hole. That is a team fight going your way. But WhA Asian, I mean, right now, 20k, over 20k gold, 25k experience in favor, and it is just snowballing out of control right now. And I'm curious to see what NRL has to do against this still. Trap lands on 2, 50% slow for them. Hook in though, Slander, no more refraction, 4 seconds stun and you're dead. Malefist going off on the Chaos Knight, Reality Rift still there, and GG already gets cold, and Mados, you're still gonna go down though. Yes, there you go. And it is a GG that gets cold in favor of WhA Asian. So this was a GosuLeague match where we saw 2 matches in total between WhA Asian as well as NRL. And it is a Division 2 match. It is a league system, so everybody will face each other twice. With getting a point for each win that you get. And right now, WhA Asian, they've got 2 points in the pocket. And it was the first match of all GosuLeague matches of Season 4. Hook still gets you because you are You are tracked. Yes. Oh, LeShrek didn't kill off the Nature's Prophet. It was so close though. Nature's Prophet kills off LeShrek though, getting Summer Pants, and he actually picked up a sponge after getting his headdress. Trying to deal with that Chaos Knight probably, but just not gonna be able to do it. And looks like WhA still wants to go for Mega Crypts, even though the GG has already got was already called. Anyway, please subscribe to my YouTube. While we're waiting, I can do that. It is youtube.com/SheeverGaming. And I am a GosuGamerscaster. You can check out GosuGamers.net/Dota2 for your Dota 2 information. Also about more information about the Gosu League. There's just a button on the side where you can go to for all the teams, because this was a Division 2 match, and there's also going to be Division 2, of course. Sorry, Division 1. Wow. And all Division 1 games of the first play they are going to be happening tomorrow. And that is mostly casted by Persian LD, if I'm correct, so you can check those out tomorrow. For me, for the rest of the night, it will probably be Star Ladder, so stay tuned for those. Kill Fury, please. Well, a success there. Look at this amount of horses. Found and do what he can. Now actually found the right one. 4 stuff out though. He's gonna be safe. Well, I say safe. Yeah, it's safe. In the meantime, we're waiting for the fountain for this to be killed off. And Cretasia has enough. He wants to go for that as well, and we're just gonna wait until it happens. But yeah, more Star that are coming up after this one, so stay tuned for those. And I'm gonna let you show the end screen, of course, for a while, so that you can see what's going on there. Or what items I missed, for example. Wisp's Chaos Knight Pudge on the Shrek. Jeez. Anyway, more Dota 2 action coming up, and stay tuned.